People often talk about oud and you ask them what they wear and they often say oud. And I don't think that is a very satisfactory answer, you know. So today we are going to talk about Oud Fragrances. From my point of view, I am not an expert in fragrances, but I'm an intermediate and I like to study fragrances and what is what. My favorite, and that is from the house of Tom Ford. Tom Ford is now owned by Estee Lauder. This is called Oud Wood, and it is not necessarily an Oud Wood in the sense it doesn't have. If you make someone smell wood and want wood in fragrance, this is not for you. This is more smells like a minty tea bark, tree bark, not tea bark, tree bark. Okay, let me just spray it, okay, so I can better understand it. Oh my God. Such a clean arousal, you know, and this has the right citrus notes without being overwhelming or boring. It seems to nail a lot of good fragments and it does a pretty good job. It's dashing, it's complete, it's not industrial at all. It has some synthetic undertones, but it is okay. It is not a deal breaker. It has more of an organic formula, and it's done well. It is pretty good. It is not very pretentious, despite coming from the house of Tom Ford. And overall, I think it is actually worth it. This is the 50 ml bottle, and I don't know, I think I paid about 14,000 rupees for it. I could be wrong. Let me just check the prices. Now I know 14,000 is a lot of money, but trust me, if you want a good fragrance these days, they don't come cheap. I got this from the Tom Ford store here in Delhi, and I also got some other fragrance that day, but I'm not going to talk about that one. You can buy it on Amazon. It's completely safe. On Amazon, the 100 ml would cost you about 29,000 bucks. I don't think you should get 100 ml of these. Always buy 50 ml because you don't know if you're going to like the fragrance or not. I liked it the day I smelled it, and somebody else was also wearing it. Smells, on another person, this could smell a bit like bubble gum. So please understand, this is a very personal fragrance. It's not necessary that if you just get this, you'll be able to impress everyone. No one's probably going to compliment you unless they're kissing you or your neck, you know. Second fragrance I would want to recommend to you is a new one which I just got from perfumery.ae. I don't trust that webpage because they were supposed to send me 2 fragrances. They only sent me 1 and they don't have a customer care. But I got lucky with this fragrance. This is the Byredo Accord Oud. This is a different take on the oud expression. My God. Immediately kills you with its powerful jasmine flower flow. It's not boozy at all, but it smells like a room full of wild flowers which smell brilliant, you know. It's such a bloom of nature, and really wears very well on my skin. This really has, it's more of an effeminate between these two. I would say both are not particularly masculine, but this is a slightly more effeminate fragrance. It's an EDP variant. Now this costs somewhere, this is a 100 ml bottle, but this costs somewhere about 15,000 in the normal market. I got it for 7,000 rupees from the website I spoke about, or maybe 9,000 rupees, I don't remember. Lastly, I would like to talk about Guerlain's Oud Essential. This is basically not a black bottle, this is a green bottle, as you can see, but in most lights it'll probably look a fair bit, you know, the way it does. Anyways, so this looks like a portion, you know, and a very interesting bottle, very nice, very grabby. This is 125 ml. This was a gift from someone who watches my videos. Thank you. And doesn't have the best opening. Please keep in mind, this doesn't have the best opening, but that's the remarkable thing about some fragrances. They come, they have a come on later, which means that you wear it and you have the first smell, and so, as soon as that wears off, a very nice huggy, and it hugs you with a very good element. What does this smells like? What does this smell like? Oh man, this probably smells like oud. I don't know how to describe it. It smells a bit like pan. Yes, pan. And in the opening though only. And when it comes down, it smells very earthy and very luxurious and sexy, you know. Out of these three, I would probably say this is the sexiest fragrance overall. Second would be Oud Wood, and third would be the Byredo. I don't know how to describe this, frankly speaking. So it's saying this is woody leather, okay? Maybe that's why I called it Oud. I don't know. Rare ingredient which reveals its true strength and sensuality. Both mellow and intense, the woody leather fragrance blends the mysterious notes of leather and frankincense and the sweet notes of Bulgarian rose in a subtle alchemy. Nah man, it's not helping. Okay, main notes are oud, leather, warm spicy, amber, woody, fresh spicy, rose, animalic, metallic, and smoky. I don't think that's also doing it justice. I think it's an exquisite smell, but it has a very pan-like opening. Now pan, like, you know, like opening. Having said that, I like these three, and I would have to say I like Oud Wood the most, and then the Accord Oud by Byredo. This is really becoming one of my favorites. In fact, I have in the last 30 days worn this the most. And how many of these do you need? If you're wearing Oud Wood, you don't want to wear more than 3. If you're wearing this Byredo, you need maximum 3 to 4 notches. And the Guerlain, maximum 2 notches. It's really powerful. And it will stay you for the full day. Which has the best projection? I think Accord and these have good projection. Whereas Tom Ford is more of a subtle personal fragrance, you know. Yeah man, I think I hope I helped you with these 3, you know, and was able to make you understand something about oud. These are perfumes I recommend if you want to get into the world of oud or you want something a bit different than what you normally get. Thank you for watching. I'll see you if I do.